Hello, everyone, and welcome back to another James Talks About the NFL. And Patriots fans, I would just like to say that don't leave your hate comments down below before you watch the full video because I will. I'm not saying that Tom Brady, is a system quarterback or isn't quite yet. So don't think that I am going to say that he is a system quarterback without me actually saying it, please. And I know that this might piss off at least half of the New England Patriots fan base, and if it does, then that just shows your support that you have for Tom Brady. And I love that you rally around your starting quarterback. Your future Hall of Fame starting quarterback. One of the greatest quarterbacks of all time. Do you hate me now? He seriously is one of the greatest of all time. I'd say that he is the greatest quarterback in the NFL now. But yeah, so since 2008, including yesterday's game, as some of you may know, Tom Brady tore his knee, his ACL, I think. Yeah, well, he tore his knee, so first week of the season. So in comes. Now, that was after an MVP type season, and that was an impressive 2007 New England Patriots offense. But yeah, so Matt Cassel that year went 11-5. You could say 10-5 through those starts that he had because he didn't start week 1. No, Tom Brady was supposed to be the guy. Like he always is and like he always should be. But yeah, so as more of you, as probably all of you will know, the suspended Tom Brady is out for the first 4 games, and since the first 2 games of the NFL season are already done, half of his suspension's already burned through. So Jimmy Garoppolo, the backup quarterback, started for the Patriots the past couple of weeks, but he might not play this Thursday night. His AC joint that he injured yesterday against the Miami Dolphins on a hit by Kiko Alonso whenever he drove Garoppolo to the turf might not be healed enough to play on Thursday. So Jacoby Brissett might have to play on Thursday. But the point I'm trying to get here is that Garoppolo won in his first 2 starts, and he had that offense humming yesterday before they turned to a conservative offense with Brissett as the quarterback and almost lost. But yes, as in terms of Deflategate, I think that the Patriots thought that it could have very well happened, but I think that they at least had some awareness that it didn't happen, that it wasn't going to happen, and that it was. So I'm basically kind of neutral on that. And in terms of Tom Brady's 4-game suspension that he is currently serving until October the 2nd. No, they get him back. Yeah, the 2nd, I do believe. But yeah, so I do think that 4-game suspension is a little bit unfair. I mean, it is unfair. But Roger Goodell doesn't seem to think so. Hold on, I need to. Sorry about that. Just drinking a little bit of Coke. So, yeah, Now, to answer the question if Tom Brady is a system quarterback or not. Now, I beat around the bush saying that Matt Cassel did pretty well in New England, but he sucked in Kansas City. After that 2008 season, he was traded to Kansas City, in case you don't know. And Jimmy Garoppolo could be on another team in 2017. That is very unclear. But some other team could go, just like the Browns or the Bills, could go, this guy looked really good up in New England as Tom Brady's backup. We might want to bring him in and see how well he does as our starting quarterback. Which, if Tom Brady is the system quarterback that everyone says he is, then Bills and Browns beware. He will not be the quarterback that you want then if he turns out to be Matt Cassel. Not to say that Matt Cassel was terrible all of his career or that he royally sucked, but he didn't live up to what he did in New England in Kansas City. Now, that's not to say that Jimmy Garoppolo won't live up to what he's doing in New England. He's doing a great job, by the way. Should be back week 4, right before Tom Brady's suspension is over. But yeah, so yeah, that doesn't mean that Jimmy Garoppolo will not do well in a place like Buffalo or Cleveland. He might not do as good a job, to be honest. Which, it would suck for him if he didn't do as good of a job. But my point being is that, man, I'm really beating around the bush on this. It's starting to irritate me how much I'm beating around the bush on this. I think Tom Brady really does thrive in his system, but that doesn't mean that he's necessarily a system quarterback. The thing is that I think that he would struggle in a system, in certain systems in the NFL, like where the quarterback has to be mobile, kind of like what we have in Carolina, where we have a whole bunch of quarterback read options, and we basically have kind of like an option offense run by offensive coordinator Mike Shula, son of Don Shula. Might make a legacy video on him at some point. But anyway, but I do think that Tom Brady would still lead a team to the playoffs like the Jets. And I know that Patriots fans might not want me to bring up Tom Brady and Jets in the same sentence unless I'm saying something like, oh, Tom Brady's carving up the Jets defense. Oh, Tom Brady helped the Patriots beat the Jets, stuff like that. But I think that Tom Brady could even go to the Browns and help rebuild. It's such a weird sentence to say. It is a little bit of a weird thing to say, but I think that Tom Brady could help the Cleveland Browns get to the playoffs. I'm saying things in sentences that shouldn't go together, like Tom Brady and Jets and Browns and playoffs. Oh, gosh. I'm sorry, Browns fans. I could have covered you as a topic today. Not you collapsing, but will you... You know what? I'm going to do that on Wednesday. Yeah, that's what I'm going to do on Wednesday. But yeah, so I think Tom Brady thrives on the system, but I think that he could learn another system and really thrive. Or it could be just Bill Belichick and the job that he does in New England. So I would love to know your opinion on the topic. Because I love your feedback. I love your guys' opinion. Heck, I just love you guys. So, I hope that not a whole lot of New England Patriot fans are pissed off at me right now, but Tom Brady is one of the best, if not the best quarterback to ever play the game. But, you know. So, yeah, I do think that that will do it for this James Talks About the NFL. And, yeah, I will see you all on Wednesday with maybe a topic about whether or not the Cleveland Browns will stay bad forever. Because I read about it a little bit. It was very interesting. I could have talked about that today. I read that yesterday morning and then saw them get up a big lead up on Baltimore yesterday, and then they collapsed like Brown style. Excuse me. But yeah, I'm done ripping on the Browns. Sorry, Browns fans. I have a couple of family members that live up north that are Browns fans, so yeah. Distant cousins, but they'd recognize me. But yeah. So, once again, I do not totally think that Tom Brady is a system quarterback. I think he could go to another system and thrive in it. Unless it was. Unless the quarterback had to run a whole lot, just like we have in Charlotte with Cam Newton, with Mike Shula calling the offensive plays, under, as you guys know, Ron Rivera. Under head coach Ron Rivera. So, yes. Or it could just be Bill Belichick. But you know, leave your opinions and feedback and comments down in the comment section below. I mean, that is what the comment section is for. And if you hate me now, then I am sorry, Patriots fans. I did not mean to piss you off in this video. So yes, guys, that will do it for this James Talks About the NFL, and I will see you all later. Goodbye, football fans. Thank you all for watching. Go Panthers. Go Panthers. God, I messed that up.